Good morning and welcome back to doing a series of live stream, not full-time doing live streams anymore, but welcome back. For those of you who are new, welcome. If it's your first time, you're in for a treat. For those of you that have watched the Recon streams in the past, welcome back. Thank you for as always, for being here. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you guys could hear me in the chat. I know my voice is a little raspy. Um, kind of currently going through a little bit of a sore throat, but I can still talk, so we should be good to go. But let me know if you can see me, you can hear me. I'm gonna try and fix my camera. This is not a streaming camera, but we're gonna make it work. For those of you who are new and asking questions, I'm gonna answer a couple of questions first. If you see me looking to the left, is because that's where my chat is, and you guys are right here, so I'm just monitoring the chat. But for those of you who are gonna ask questions, number one question is, what are the guests? The guests come on tomorrow and Tuesday. So if you want to look and hang out with me and Justin, aka Runerator, tomorrow he'll be live same time as today. And if you're looking for Stoke, Stoke will be our last guest for this 3-day stream that we're doing on Tuesday being the last day. And this is just for me to kind of see if I want to go back to streaming, if I want to come back and do this regularly, figure out what day works for me, what day doesn't, how often I want to do it, and so on. If you are looking for the VOD and if you want to watch this later on your own, this will be available on YouTube a week from today. So if you want to watch it, it will be available for those of you who are subscribers, or if you are a Nahomi on YouTube, you have access to this immediately. But for those of you who want to watch it later, it would be available the following week because I'm going to go on break. I won't have content coming out that following week, and I got to keep you guys engaged on my YouTube channel. So it'll be posted on YouTube. Whatever day it was broadcasted, the next week, same day, it's going to come out the same day. So look out for that on my YouTube channel if you want to watch it later. I know there was a couple of comments around the target. Yes, in a couple of seconds, I'm going to say, hey, let's pick a public target on Buckroute or HackerOne. Let's look at some Recon data. I kind of want to show you the data that we have. If you haven't watched the video from Wednesday, or no, not Wednesday, tomorrow. The video comes out tomorrow, actually. Go watch tomorrow's video so you kind of get a gist of it. When you're online tomorrow, when the video comes out on YouTube, go watch it. You're going to get a sneak preview of the video today before the video goes out. And we're going to look at some of this data that I already have with the Trickest platform. And then one last request. If you are watching this, please keep the chat to English. I have a zero tolerance for the chat not being in English. So I've given you some warnings already. But if you don't keep that, I will have to ban you and put you on timeout. And if you throw a question in there, please do it once. I try to keep up with my chat as much as I can. Please don't spam the chat. I will also have to remove you if you do that, just so because I want to make sure I answer everyone's question. So if you drop a question in there and I don't answer it, give it a sec. I will get to it and make sure I respond to you in just the time that I can. All right. So someone's asking, is this a 3-day series only containing Recon part or testing too? It's a mix of both. But I can't do the exploitation part publicly on a live stream. There was, you guys remember my last stream that we did on a target here, we found a really cool bug and somebody sniped me. Someone nerd sniped me and reported it. And that was a really bad bug too. So for those reasons, we're going to try and avoid vulnerabilities on this public stream. But what I'm going to do eventually is, as you guys have seen, I've updated the course. So if you want to purchase the course and support the channel, please do it. But the course has some perks that are going to get released in the future. You'll get them to see. I think we're going to do some of those testings there because one, I can't do it publicly, and B, I honestly don't have the time that I used to have back in the day when I was streaming like 3-4 times a week. But this is a good start for us. I am going to try and stream more and more on YouTube, or maybe not on YouTube. I don't like streaming on YouTube, but I think I'm going to start eventually streaming more on Twitch again, go back to full-time streaming on Twitch for maybe a day or two of the week. Maybe do a Thursday, Friday stream that when we hang out and do some hacking and solve some CTFs, because I miss that aspect of it. So that's that. All right. Um, so who are the OGs that have watched these before? I want to see some of the people that have watched my streams before. What should we do, chat? The people that know what happens on these streams. I know Stay Blazing, you're here. Crunch is in here. I see. I think my Twitch chat is my OG chat. This is kind of also why I want to go back to Twitch. So I don't know. Maybe this week we'll stick to YouTube and Twitch, but I think I'm gonna switch to Twitch full time. So for those of you that don't know what's happening, I am going to in the next couple of seconds say, well, I'm just gonna say it now. Chat, drop me a target that we should look at. Drop me a target in the chat. Let me know what you want to do as far as the company that we're going to look at is. Someone says don't go on Twitch. Unfortunately, I don't like the chat on YouTube. When I used to do both YouTube and Twitch, I would just ignore the YouTube chat, and I feel kind of rude doing it. So I don't like streaming on YouTube, to be honest. Twitch seems to be more fun, and the audience that I have on Twitch, the crowd and community that I have on Twitch is just phenomenal, man. I love the community that I build on Twitch. But we'll see. Maybe I'll do both and prioritize Twitch more. All right. I see a lot of people saying BMW, Booking, Dell. Dell has a lot. Dell, Google, not doing Google. AT&T seems like an interesting one. Dell, Netflix, FIS, DoD, more AT&T. Someone trolling. I'm not even gonna bother with that. FIS, Reddit, Circle, AT&T. I feel like I see. All right, so here's our option, chat. Ready? I'm gonna give you guys. Let me just make sure my data works on this. One sec. I'm gonna keep posting your targets in the chat. I'm gonna try something really quick because we already have scanned most of these targets, so we can do more. We can do more than. Let me see. Dell would be a good one. Okay, so I have data already. What do you guys think with chat? Okay, people that are down to do Dell, drop me a 1 in the chat. If you want to watch Dell, drop me a 1 in the chat, so I know how many of you guys want to do Dell. I see the million ones coming in from the sim person. I can do a Twitch poll because I'm also on YouTube, Mr. Muddy Pants. That's why I'm doing the chat thing instead. All right, how about this? Today we'll do Dell because there's a lot of you guys asking for Dell. And then tomorrow, actually, let me see if I can do poll online. Let's see if I can find a poll online. Free poll maker. Let's see. Is it free or I got to sign up? Yeah, I guess. Okay, we're going to do poll today. We're going to do Dell today because a lot of you guys asked for it. I already have data on Dell. That's pretty decent. So let's jump into it. I think Dell would be the way to go. I can't do Amazon because I don't think Recon approach on Amazon is the right thing to do. Especially with Amazon having Amazon AWS as a subdomain or AWS on Amazon. I don't want to do Amazon. It's a slippery slope. Also, I think if you're hacking on Amazon, the main app is a better place to spend your time than Recon. All right. Anybody here have any vulnerabilities on Dell already? All right. So I'm going to share the screen. We're going to go over here. There we go. This one. There we go. Perfect. All right. So for those of you guys who want to watch this is free. This is in partnership with the amazing team at Trickest. We are organizing a scan of all these targets. It is already available. So if you want to just sign up, you go to trickest.io, you sign up for an account, click on here, go to solutions, go to public, and click on the public data that they have. And you can get access to this data in a number of different ways. If you want to do DNS stuff, you have access to DNS stuff. If you want to get access to just HTTP records or the web server information, there's also the web server. For this one, you guys wanted to look at the data from Dell. So we're gonna do host name is Dell.com and see what comes up. Oh, it's not host name. It is host. It's also not host. Hold on, let me refresh this data. It is. Go away. It's URL. There we go. So we're gonna say URL has. I've never hacked on Dell. So if you guys know anything interesting about Dell, please let me know. This is not a sponsorship. I did not do any exchange of money for this at all. It is something that we've worked on with them. This is a free data. You can access this for free. You don't have to pay for this. This is 100% for free. You're not paying for any of this at all. It just we partnered together, and if you look at my 5-week program, we did this scan for a couple of programs. Now we've scanned the entire bug bounty ecosystem with it. So stop jumping to that. This is sponsored. It's not. It's not a sponsorship. It's a partnership because there's a lot of data, and a lot of times when I used to do these streams, people would ask me for my data afterwards, and this is like the easiest way to share that data. So if you guys want to use it, it is completely free. You can also get access to this. So if you want to find a bug while we're hacking, we can do this together. So the thing that I like about this is we have all these domains that we can use. There is about a good 1,800 domains that we can use with this. The problem becomes, where do we focus on? I think a good approach would be, once let's clean up this data. Let's see, we'll keep the data. I don't care about the content type. I'm just gonna remove some of these data so we can also see a. I want to remove. Can I remove these content type? There we go. Oh, I gotta redo the whole thing again. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do. I want to see the URL. What data do we care about? Do we care about the? I think the final URL would be a good one to have at the end. Oh, we could do port because I want to see what ports they've scanned on these. And my data, I mean, just stuff that you would get with like an HTTPX or like Stack and stuff like that. I'm gonna do the title because I think title would be interesting for us to take a look at. I'll add title. I wish I could minimize some of these though, like drag it, and then we'll do a content. The response code. Is there not? There was one here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Status code is what we want. Okay, so this is what we have. I'm going to sort by title to see if anything comes up really quick. Okay, there we go. So now we can actually search through this data for whatever we please. And then I have my box right here that it's downloading a. Oh, it's actually done. Nice. Okay. So I have. Can you see this, chat? Yeah, you can. Okay. So if we want to do brute forcing, we can brute force stuff. I'm using the asset node word list for this. So if you guys want to follow along, that's where you can get your hands on the word list. It's just asset node word list. You can look it up. And here's zoomed in. Cool. So, all right, let's look at some titles. I want to try and avoid finding obvious phones, but what are we looking for titles? Maybe login apps. I'm going to give you guys an advice on how to look for bugs on these. Let me see. Title has maybe there's no login for these, really? Nothing with login. Okay. Nginx. There's one. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, so okay, this is accurate. Okay, cool. What I want to do is, so some of the things with title is, honestly, a lot of you guys look for a lot of like Recon stuff, and I don't like doing that. I don't want to do full automation for these. I think we should look at this data and kind of understand what like assets we hack on. So obviously I don't want VMware stuff. I'm just gonna do and title doesn't equal to VMware. Can I do this maybe? Doesn't equal to VMware. VMware, is that how I spell it? VMware. So we can filter for those. Hopefully this works. There we go. Okay. I have to do the whole thing. I don't want to see VMware Horizon, so I'm going to do that. That gets rid of those. The stuff that are cool to me is the sign-on ones. Oh, thank you. Oh shit. OG stream. We're gonna stream spill coffee all over again. All right. If I wish security was here. He would remember those. But for those of you guys remember, The coffee streams were fun. Put it here. But the things that look interesting to me is stuff like, well, not this one, login, for example. So if I go to this asset right here, there's something in front of login. This one obviously requires us to do an Azure, but it can also see if there's anything cached on here. Look at home, reset password is like this. It's a modal. What if we can do something like maybe, I don't think we're going to have a login or register on here, but my favorite thing recently with a lot of the bug bounties that I've done, and I've been hacking on, recently I've been hacking a lot of public programs. Somebody called me out not too long ago saying, hey, why don't you try and see how hard it is to hack on public programs? And this is why this concept or this idea has came back. So a lot of things that I like to do is look for applications like this one that allow you to sign in and stuff like that. So those are the ones that you're gonna have the most success with. I'm gonna play some music for you guys real quick. The ones that you're gonna get out of because one, like this one is a little bit harder to find in the game, but I'm sure if you look at the login like that. But when you find something like this, a lot of people, like 90% of you guys, quickly move off because you the login. A lot of times, if you're spending time finding to what is the mic is cutting out. Okay, let me turn the music off here. That's why. Okay, let me know if that fixes it. Your mic is getting really good, bad. Are we good? Okay, so I think it's the music that I was playing. Okay, so a lot of the things that I see with a lot of bug bounty hunters, as I was saying about this, is a lot of you give up here. You don't look for a way in just because the UI doesn't show a login, right? So one of the things that I suggest doing sometimes even with this is it's looking to see if you can sign up or abuse the forgot password. I don't want to do this on stream, but the other thing is, let me see if I have short scan here. I do have short scan. Okay. This looks like it's a Windows server. So we're going to do a curl really quick and see what comes out. With curl, when we do the -I, it's going to dump the headers here. So if this is a Windows server, it would give us a IIS server. It doesn't. It would give us an indication that it is IIS. The only reason why I think this may be a Windows machine is because when I do view source, this icon right here is a very much Windows-like application. So I'm just gonna feed it to short scan. I could be wrong. I'm more likely wrong, but I'm gonna give it to short scan. Short scan is a Windows box scanner. If it works, I'll explain. It is. So it is IIS 10. It is. It may be vulnerable. Let's see. Oh, it did say IIS in the header. I missed it. Okay. So the short scan is a vulnerability that looks at. Okay, so this one didn't. It wasn't vulnerable. It looks at like the first four to, is it 1, 2, 3, 4 first letters of the file name, and if it exists, it tells you, hey, I found this, and you can enumerate based on that. I want to find a live example so I can explain it better. But this is something that I would do. So with this one, I'm just gonna call out things you guys could watch and do it on your own, and hopefully you find some stuff. But this would probably ask us for a Dell email address. So this probably would need us. This would probably require us to know a username or a vendor to see how this works. I'm not gonna do that, but there are ways you can do this. Really easy ways, honestly. So that's one that I would check. But let's go next. We have a lot of assets we can look at. I am gonna do some brute forcing. Ooh, demo at domain. Okay, I gotta try that now. Someone said demo at domain. Let me do this. I like that actually. Give me one sec. Let me live recon. Okay, I'm gonna make a profile for live recon so I can put stuff right here and you guys so we can have the data. What site was that? It was the PMJ, right? It was something PMJ. There we go. So let's try demo. I don't think demo is gonna work because it seems like it's a. I'm gonna love that if it works. We couldn't find your email. One of the easy ways to do it is just find someone's username first name and last name and try it out. But this flow is a good place to check. But we're gonna come back. We're gonna go back to this. People are asking again if this will be available on VODs. Yes, it will be available a week after it's been streamed. So if you're watching this today, it will be available maybe today, next week. No, I gotta keep it consistent. Next week will be available. Okay. I'm going on vacation starting Tuesday, and you guys won't be getting any new content from me. So I'm gonna kind of resurface some of my old content while I'm out. Also, if you've been subscribing on Twitch, shout out to you. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna pull it up really quick so I can give you a shout out really quick. Oh, God, I can't even log into my Twitch. Let me log in really quick because I know a lot of you guys support the channel and I want to make sure I give you guys a shout out. I am also gonna try and figure out my rig and bring back OBS streaming and not just janky stream. I gotta get a new PC that's not for gaming. We had a hype train going on. OX Crunch, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. TMP Camber, shout out to you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the biddies, Crunch. I really appreciate it. Big thank you to you, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And Psycho 4, thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Let's go. All right, so back to it. Let's look at for more login things. So okay, a couple of other things like these ones that are 404. Let's address these for now. I'm gonna do and title is equal to 404, or it has a regex for 404. Okay, these ones, don't give up. I love looking at these, by the way. So something like this, what I would do is go into here. Let me find a good word list really quick. Automated. Oh shit, there's a lot of them in here. Wait, I have this one. No, hold on. I have this one. I'm gonna use the one for all. So we're gonna do an FF. We're gonna use the one list. This is by Recon for the win. Dex 2. I can't think of their name off the stream. But whoever wrote the tool, that's from their repository. It's a pretty good one. I've been using it with some of my other ones. Yeah, sorry, the camera dies on me sometimes. I'm gonna take the camera off for now. Yeah, I'm not unfortunately for you guys, I'm no longer a full-time streamer. So my camera goes out. I don't have a rig for it. The copy camera. There we go. So now we can see. No, my mic is working. I'm just not talking, chat. I'm just waiting for this to go through. Okay, so now we can see this is still going. Oh, this is Office 365. Maybe it's a bad idea to go for it. But a lot of times with these also, chat, I would recommend going and digging into them. So we're gonna do it right here. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, it's in a Tomcat too. Nice. Okay, I don't mind that. Let's see. So I like doing this. See right here. The difference is if you go to this, nothing shows up, right? B2B. It's a B2B, whatever. no way to guess this URL for it, right? I mean, also looks like this one doesn't work either, though. But that is a great way to find results of people sharing their content from this. So look, like there's a production portal for B2B visibility. It's been removed, it looks like. Where did it go? There we go. There it is. So one of the things that I recommend doing is looking for these in on Google. A lot of people don't do this for some reason. I don't know why you guys give up, but and then you can see if I don't think this is gonna be valid, but also if you think about it, it's also a pre-production um, server. But also this gives us like other like sites to look at. It is what is this website? So this one is Dell. I'm assuming this is something somebody else operates with them. Yeah, I mean, you're not. So I'm doing this request. I'm not threading it really high. You can also drop the threads if you want to, but yeah, you can. You can do that many requests. You might get blocked from the WAF if they have one. Because there's also not a user agent on this, so we may be missing stuff. Again, this is for more entertainment and like educational purposes. But if you're doing this for yourself, you should for sure set a user agent. So look at what your user agent is on your machine, throw it on there, and then you can also lower the threads if you want to. I don't like random agent. I don't know why. That is also a option. You can do this. I don't like it, but that's an option. Honestly, I can't find it. Yes, that's an option. Um, but the thing that I was saying about this is I don't know what this GXS is, but you can see this is just trying this one time, taking this URL, throwing it in Google, and seeing things coming up. You can do this for all of them. It's just something that I've gotten the habit of doing, especially if something like stands out to me. Like this says something infra, right? It's going to go to it, comes back with nothing. I want to look for it and see what comes up. So it looks like some other companies I found there. Let's see what BGP Tools has on this. Nothing. But it's a really good one to look for stuff like that. Honestly, you should keep that as a. This should be something you guys do on a as a habit. Oops. Does that make sense? All right. For what bounding purposes should we not include a custom header? Yes, you should. Does Dell require that? Because if they do, whoops. I'll keep that in mind for next one. But also, I'm not okay. So also to be fair, I'm not sending them any payloads. I'm just browsing stuff. So also to be fair, yes. Man, thank you so much for the resub with Prime. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so that's one option. Things to do with these assets. I give you 404. Oh no, did I close the asset? No, there we go. Okay. So that's one option to do things with the 404. But I'm gonna just remove these and say I don't want to see this that has 404 in them. Hopefully it removes it because it's not regex. Can I do not regex? Let me see. Does it support that? Oh, it does. Hell yeah. Okay. So now we even have a better focus on these applications. So let's see what else is on here. I want to just look at this data. If you guys have this open, actually, does anybody have this open? Can you let me know in the chat if you're looking at this data with me? If you are, let me know like what you find on here. Because I'm curious to see if you guys find something interesting too. So I love to go to Atlassian and Jira. Where'd it go? Shoot. Let's see. Oh my god, why do I keep copying? This is what I want. Okay. Does this redirect? No. I don't have any of my mods in here, do I? I do not. I'm gonna update that channel real quick. Hacking Dell. I think all hacking. I want to say bug bounty so we don't get banned. All right, there we go. And we are updated. Okay, so no, you're one of them. Wait, you're not a mod on here. That's a thing. Crunch. Somehow you managed to get a mod on Discord, but not on here. So there we go. So let's look at more of these. This is if you're not sure with Atlassian, I think there's got to be an Atlassian. Let's see if Hacktricks has anything on this. I changed that for you, Crunch, by the way. So if you don't know about hacking Jira stuff, one of them is there's a lot of misconfigurations around Jira. I don't know if they have them here. Actually, let's do it on HackerOne then. HackerOne. Jira exposed site is hackerone.com. So a lot of times people post these on here. There's a lot of routes. I don't do these anymore. I know a lot of people that are really good at it. Let's see if we can find anything. There's a couple of sections of this you can hit, and once you hit these endpoints on Jira, it could also leak more of the information. For example, about this target. I don't know if it's a good idea to do this. Let's see if browse works. It doesn't. So there's a browse. There's also a dashboard you can hit. I haven't done this in years. I have to log into HackerOne to pull those. But when it comes down to Jira and Atlassian products, a lot of times there's misconfigurations. This is a really good place to, as in this, I mean, HackerOne has really good data on this stuff. I would look for those two. So that's just Jira itself. Not something that I do anymore. A lot of my stuff is I look for, I literally sit here for a couple of minutes looking at content or assets that are in here and then finding one that I want to hack on. Let's see what this virtual rack is. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we find on here. Analytics. What does this do? It changes something? Yes, it does. What is a request that it sends when we change stuff in here? So if I refresh, okay, let's go back and try this again. What is a request that it sends when I push this button? Is it a post request? To get request to this. Was that the original site we're on? Yeah, it is Dell Solutions. This doesn't seem to have anything as far as like data goes, but it doesn't mean that there is no vulnerability on here. What is the setting.json? Garbage. Okay. One of the things, so a lot of people that you guys that are new, one of the things that I've always done, it's a good habit to get to, is also have this open when you browse. So like right off the bat, I can see the JavaScript file for this. Doesn't have an API call that I can see immediately. Let's see if we can do this maybe. There's an about. Is there a post anywhere? Nope. Path is that. No. So I have this open so I can see what happens in the background. I don't think this site is going to have too much for us to look at. All these JSON files are kind of sus, but there's nothing in them. Okay, let's see what this 404 looks like. And let's do a curl to see what the site looks like too. So we're going to do curl I and put that on there. And WP Engine. So it's wait, is this a WordPress site? It is a WordPress site. I didn't see that. Okay, well, I hate WordPress sites. So for WordPress sites, a lot of you guys are watching for WordPress. There's so much you can do with WordPress. The first thing is looking at all of the different themes and looking at the different plugins they use. You can use something like WP Scan to scan this. I hate doing that. I just hate hacking on WordPress. But that I know a lot of people do. So this one, there's a plugin called WP Smush It. Readme.txt maybe? MD? No. A lot of times they leave that behind. There we go. Okay. So we can see we can see immediately what this is. So we can see the version of this is this. So if I look up smush at WordPress vulnerabilities, if there is one, which it looks like WordPress Smush has a vulnerability right here. Shout out to PatchStack, also one of our former NahamCon sponsors. It looks like there's something here. Lazy load image optimizer images. WordPress has something on it too. Also, shout out to them. They've been a big part of the channel. So this is where you start looking for vulnerabilities. If you don't want to use something like, if you want to look for something like a WP scan, you can literally go to readme.txt of all these different plugins. And sometimes they're dumb enough to leave this open, but not here apparently. Is there uploads maybe? Let's see, uploads. No, okay. Also, the other thing is, if you have a good PHP word list, I wonder if the word list from Asset Node has a good one. Let's see, word list data. Is there a PHP one? Let's see, PHP. Oops. Because it's automated. We gotta go to automated. And then look at PHP. So now a lot of good PHP ones that you can use. So there's one very recent we can try out. So we can go, the URL is this. The other thing that I recommend doing a lot of times is, what am I missing? F of, oh, not U, it's W. If you have a good, oh, nope, not doing that. If you have a good like word list that has dot files and like configuration files, it's a good one. Maybe if you have a good one for config files, a lot of times I know people have the WP config like dot back open. Sometimes you can also look for those. But that's just WordPress in a nutshell. Let's look at some like stuff that we can find that is juicier than this. Maybe we can do let's do stuff that have a redirect. So I'm going to look at the stuff that has a status, and status code is equal to 301. We'll start with 301 for now. Nothing. 302. Oops, 302. All right. So these are the ones that are redirecting, and we can see where it gets redirected to. Sometimes it's redirecting to its own thing, which is half of these pretty much. But let's see what they redirect to when you open them. But also, a lot of them is like regional, right? It's like the same thing. So nothing maybe that interesting here. But the thing that I look for a lot of times that are 300s or like the 302, 301 is they redirect to a login a lot of times. So you can see they're going to like a login page, they're going to a sign up page of some sort like that. Those are really, really cool to look at. I wonder if we can just do 3 and see. No, nothing comes up. Oh, let's do this 300, like that 30. That doesn't work. Bummer. Oh, it's greater than 300, maybe. Let's see. It doesn't work. Okay. But I look for I usually look for the 300s because they're really, really cool. And the redirects are the one that I care about to see where they end up going. All right, chat. What else we're looking at? Give me some ideas. What do we want to look at on this data? Also, while I have you guys here, while I have everybody here, there is a large number of you guys watching on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, I need you to go right here on the YouTube channel and the chat. Just hit that like. We're 194. It would help get more people involved in watching this. Just click on that. Let's get to like 225. So more and more people see this. There is a lot of you guys watching on YouTube. So if all of you guys actually click that, it'll be a giant number. Are there 356 that are watching? Okay, so we can also look at headers. Yes, we can do and header. Somebody wants to see set cookie. Let's see if we find anything. I want to see why you want to see set cookie. I want to hear this out. Set cookie. Set cookie. I can't do extension on this. This is not a Google thing. So is it set cookie like this? There we go. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing there. So it's kind of like finding other logins too. It also helps us find that. So there's also misconfigured can get because it sets the cookie right away when you log in. Okay, that's an interesting one. Okay, let's look at it. Oops. And holy crap, you guys went from 196 to 266 from the likes. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, chat. All right, so let's see. Global customer portal transaction. Okay, I can get behind that. That's what this is. But this goes to s/fax. So you check for a status. Um, what's the point of it though? I don't get it. Okay, let's see what happens here in the background. There's the slash UI looks there's nothing in it. See what's interesting is when you go to this, it takes you to it goes to a login. You see that, chat? And then is it just authenticating us already? Is that why? What if I do 200 instead of 300? Okay. Let's see if we can brute force this really quick. I'm gonna start at the root level of this, and then I'm gonna do one word list that I have. I'm gonna make it just vanilla. Right. This will also help us prevent from finding garbage on it, but let's see. Let me see what Camper is telling me. Sometimes there's misconfigured. I saw that, but then you could that said yes. Maybe you can see more. Oh, so you take that value if it's set, and then you try to authenticate it again, even if it like redirects you. What the hell is that? That can be a real file. But it gives us a different error though. Oh, this is Salesforce. Oh. Okay, well, I am not touching this. This is a Salesforce. Okay. Well, we'll try another one. I don't want to do Salesforce stuff because one, we're not going after Salesforce's infrastructure. I don't want to do that. Yes, the posting is also very, very valid. But one of the things that I do, there's an L on final. Yeah, but I mean, either way, I don't want to touch that with this because it's WordPress, and I mean, we can hit XML. Yeah, it's the same thing. I don't want to touch it because it's not a. And they may say it's out of scope, and then I don't want to make people grumpy. Yeah, so the post method thing, I agree. But I did a lot more on APIs than anything else. Let's do one more of these assets. I want to see what's on these. Let's see. Let's see what this is. It has prod in it. Let's see. I'm gonna go to it too. Wait, hold on. There we go. So you go to this. It sends you to an employee or partner login. Wait, hold on. I want to see what. Wait. This is what I want. So you remember when I was talking about redirects? Let's look at anything that redirects to this. So I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna open up another one of these. Can you tell me what you're looking at the networking tab? Yes. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show that to you. 1 second. The networking tab is just a habit that I have. It's just force of habit. I have it here open so I can see what the calls are being made. So I can see like if I go here, it's making this authorization. If I want to test for example and open redirect for this, I can see it on the right hand side without having to use Burp Suite. If you look, I don't even have Burp Suite open right now, so it helps. I have both, right? But let's look at this really quick. So we're looking at the data here, and I'm going to say I want to look for headers that have location. The location header, which is redirecting, is set to this. We don't have to even put location. We can just put header has this keyword in it. It will probably come up. So let's see. So there's a couple of them that have this website. that is redirecting it. We can look at the headers for it, but it doesn't matter. But if we go to it, more than likely it will redirect us. It doesn't. What the hell? So one of the reason why I do that, chat, is um if you look at anything that has behind it is behind an SSO, like maybe it's behind one login, maybe it's behind their own version of a SAML, right? Like this one. What I do is I look for those websites because that indicates that that website is supposed to be only accessible to an internal user, or maybe it's a partner, or it requires login. Maybe sometimes the SSO is available to you. That's a good way to enumerate um, login required websites. Does that make sense? It's not going to find anything. I'm just going to leave it. What does this look like? What does this look like? Let's see if anything redirects to Dell identity. Let's see. Let's see if that theory that we just talked about with the redirects also works like this. I would love to show that to you guys. No. That's a bummer. Okay. Employees and vendors. You can also create an account. So this is really, should we chat? What do we do? Do we create an account and try it out? Bug bounty, NahamSec. Whoops. Test. I wonder if it's gonna let me just create one without one number. So we're gonna do that. Test at gmail.com. Love it. Okay. Maybe I could do test +1. It's gonna require us to verify ourselves. Okay, let's make it a real one. Let me make it a real one real quick. So I want to ask if the data on here is available to other people. Yes, it is available for free. You can search for them for free as well. Let me just quickly log in here. Let's see what we get access to. I am just making an account on off stream chat. Hopefully, I got an account. I haven't gotten the code just yet. They don't want to send this to a chat. They don't want to get us in. It's not working. All right, I'm gonna try one more time. If it doesn't work, it's not meant to be. Let's see. In my spam folder, nothing. Oh, okay, there we go. There it is. Oh, it took it a long minute to get here, so we gotta give it a sec, chat. I made another account. 1 sec. The link for the Recon today is just trickest.io. All you have to do is just go log in. Here, I'm gonna put in this Twitch chat that you asked. But you have to log in. That's about it. You get access to it for free. Okay, give me 1 sec, chat. I'm waiting for this account to come in, and we should be good to go. What are these sign up submit forms? I want to know. Let's see while we wait. Ooh, so this is a different form though. See that, chat? I'm gonna make another account off stream for this one too, just to try it. And the funny thing is, I just made a same email account on this website. This is www.poc. I wonder if this is also going to ask us for OTP. Okay, the OTP takes forever to come in. I feel like I'm not sure why. I have not gone it yet. I'm just going to give it a sec. While we wait, we're going to keep looking at this though. But the funny thing is, neither one of these sites look to see if the email exists. So I'm assuming that they're just different databases and different sites. I'm not sure. I'm only also hiding this because my email is in there. So it will come up on the stream as soon as they send me a freaking OTP. That's so annoying, dude. All right, let me see if this works. Let's see if we can bypass OTP. Nope. Okay, one of them came in. Okay, the other one just came in. They're very behind for their OTP though. Holy crap. Okay, please don't dox me. Okay, they ask you a lot of questions. I'm just gonna bam submit. Okay, so what was the site that we're looking at that sent us to this? It was this one, right? Let's see now if we can access this site. So even though this site may not be meant for us, chat, let me see again. Like this may be something that they don't want us to have access to because we signed up. What the fuck? Because we signed up. Wait a second. If I go to this, so when you go to an unregistered, it goes to this, right? When you're not registered, it goes to that. If you go to it when you're registered, it doesn't show you anything. Do I have Wayback URLs in here? Oops. Do this echo. Do I have Wayback URL on this host? No. Get all URLs? No. Do I have Wayback? Okay, let's install Wayback URL because I think this is interesting. Anyone caught on to what I was talking about? Wayback URL. When you are not registered, it sends you to a login page, or sorry, not a login page. What? Hold on. So when you're not logged, oh no, I removed my entire Go folder. I don't even have Go on here. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we're gonna do this way. I just want to see if Wayback URL is gonna have anything on this. When I wasn't logged in and I went to the site, it was sending us to register because it was looking at whether or not we have any cookies set. But when you hit it with authenticated, nothing. When you hit it authenticated, it shows you this, which is kind of strange if you ask me. Let's see what the preview for this looks like. That is a bit strange, no? All right, let's see. This is where Kaido comes into play. Let's see. We're going to do this one. We're going to go to scope. We're going to go to intercept. We're going to, oh, I can't do it on this one. Hold on. I got to do a different browser. Okay, let me see. I want to see if I can figure this out. Let me log into this one too really quick, chat. One sec. I'm going to explain my thoughts really quick. One sec. Okay, so now that we are logged in, if I refresh this, is there going to be any cookie headers? So if I remove this, then what happens? Let's see. That's a really big cookie header too. So remove it. No. Okay, so if you remove it and send the request, it sends you to this. If you follow the redirect, it goes to this, and then it sends you back to log in, right? So what I want to do here now is I want to go into using FFuff on this site, and we're going to say set a cookie header. Cookie is, let me see. Yeah, so we're going to do cookie is this, which is huge. And see if it finds anything now that we're authenticated. I'm going to try and see what the chat has been saying. One sec, chat. Sorry. All right, let me see. Kaido seems with Burp. No, I'm just using Kaido. My proxy is called Burp. It should just update this public data set every day with new data sets. They don't do it every day, but they do it often. I'm not sure how often though. Where those automated word lists generated from? They are from the asset note word list. So all you have to type in is asset note word list, and it will come up. So I don't think this is gonna find us anything. The reason why I added a header is if you go to this, so this is us authenticated to the website. This is me unauthenticated to this website. If you're not authenticated, it sends you to Dell.com. It says, hey, either sign up for an account or sign in, right? This is unauthenticated. But if you're authenticated, like this browser, when you go to this website, it brings you to here and it says, hey, there's nothing for you to be looking at. I think there is something on this website that we don't know what the route is for it. So if I look for it either, I can't find it. So I think there is something on here because the behavior of the on auth and authentication are very, very different. Does that make sense? Motivation. I think that's what you asked. No, that's Asim, you were the person that asked that. Does that make sense? So it just looks interesting because there is a check happening here, and based on that check, it is showing us different content. And I really wish there was something we can find on here because I don't know, honestly. I don't know what's checking for it because just the behavior on this is just really weird. Maybe what if you go to AS? What's AS? Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, it should by default send us to that, right? But anyhow, that's another option of things to look at. But now we have an account though. Now we at least have an account to play on this site. Let me try one more and see if this OTP works. Not yet. I'm waiting for another OTP on this other site. I don't think it's gonna send us anything. The other option with a lot of these sites also, chat, is something that I didn't try was um looking and seeing if we can sign up for an account by at Dell.com, for example, and see how that behaves also. Thank you so much, Ginger. I really appreciate all the love and the beats. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. The recon streams, I'm not sure if I'm going to do them as often as I used to, but this is a attempt to see if I want to go back to it and if I want to do more of these. More than likely, I'm going to go more for these, but we'll see. Okay. Do you have any bug bounty live courses? No, I have a bug bounty course that may have some live stuff, but I just can't discuss that just yet. But if you want to sign up for the course, there should be a link somewhere in the chat. So my main goal is to find sign up pages because that gives me just an understanding of that site has functionality that has per user functionality that could be behind an API, it could be user data, it could be there's a reason why it's behind login, right? So I look for those. All right, chat, I'm gonna take a bite of my food that's been sitting here for a minute. Give me 1 sec. You guys want some food ASMR? Okay. What else we're looking at, chat? Sorry, I don't want to like be loud in the mic while I eat. That's also interesting. No, it's big identity though. I can't bypass that. But it's interesting that to say, hold on. No, earlier it was something else. Bummer. Non-Dell user, maybe? Ooh, love this. Create an account. All right, let's do it. Okay. Chat, somebody do this and tell me if you find something interesting on here. So this site allows you to log in. Dell user goes through ping identity. If you do non-Dell user, it lets you sign up. I'm gonna see if my other email account works. If it does, we'll try it out. If not, somebody should try it and see what you guys find. There's a lot of good leads on this, so I hope people are. Yeah, it's another account, just not the same one as we signed up earlier. So I hope a lot of you guys are looking at these. Holy crap! I see a couple of the members are in here. What's up, Sebastian? What's up, Mark? How you doing? All right, let's go into. We haven't gotten past the first page just yet, chat. We've just only looked at one page so far. I'm gonna say also, and title is not global protect. Hate those. I'm looking for assets just to test. We're doing a wide recon right now. So yeah, I'm looking for just we're doing a wide recon right now to find assets that could be interesting. I'm just calling out what I would do for those of you that actually listen to what I have to say. Some of you just some of you I know watch this for entertainment, which is completely fine. And then some of you, there's a small number of you guys that watch this for vulnerabilities. So I'm doing call outs of what I would do if I was testing these sites. Okay, we don't need this one. Okay, so let's see what else is on here. We got a good like hour left. And yes, everyone asking that if this is going to be available. Yes, it will be available a week from today if you want to watch it later. So let's see what else is on here. So the test vault stuff, we don't care. Site official, Dell Brazil. Let's go to the next one. And also keep in mind, this is all mostly sites that are behind login. Let me see if we can do browse. Maybe no. Browse, no, doesn't let us. Okay, so just keep remember this. We are just looking for stuff that could be behind the login right now. Ooh, IIS Windows. Let's try it. Let's see if short scan works here. Let's do a short scan. Why? Connection. Oh, did I get banned? Oh no. Okay, no, it's not just me. Okay. I thought maybe I got banned. Ooh, we can do let's get the headers for IIS. What do you think, chat? Should we do that? Nothing with IIS, really? Oh wait, there we go. Took it a while. Okay, let's look at some of these. Let's see what these have. Keep copying the wrong thing. Ooh, vulnerable too. Perfect. I think about this while this scans. This is where it gets really, really hard to figure out what these are. What could be here, chat? Okay, sorry, chat. I'm done eating. I was starving. Oh, thanks, motivation. Getting fatter and fatter. That's very rich. Anyways, so there's a couple of interesting things here. Like it says enter P, which is probably enterprise, right? Oh, I was missing an enterprise. I missed a letter for it. Enterprise. Oops. Right. Yeah. Short scan is a public tool. We don't know what these are. They're probably something enterprise, though, right? Like enterprise something. This is where it gets really hard with these to figure out what these file names are. I wish there was historic data on these. Let's see what comes up with a quick get all URL, maybe. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Maybe a little quick Google search. Nope. So the 3 here means there's like 3 files that they all start with enterprise something. And that could be like enterprise login ASP, for example, ASPX, whatever, right? Enterprise login, or it could be enterprise something. But we don't know what these files are. And then there's also this that's like, let's do this. LLM, what? Give me 20 words that start with this. These letters. Exactly. No, bro. Is LLM stupid? I am guessing for a word. It has to start with the following. Is LLM stupid? Oh, I mean, it's not English. This is US though. Array, yeah. Yeah, watch about the website now. No, it's still up. There's no one taking it down. It's still here. I wonder if we do like something on GitHub. Erase namespace? No, it can't be. It's a C though. Erase with a it's a C. Okay, let's go to the next one. But I want to show that was a good example to look at, right? Like we can see how this works. I was talking about this earlier. What does that even mean though? Whoever just sent that in the chat. Let me try it. I mean, it doesn't hurt. But it's also supposed to be US though, which doesn't make sense. Wait, your letters don't match this, so erase and no, that doesn't match. Tanish Shah doesn't match. All right, so let's take a look at another example. Let's see. So we did which one was this? P whatever. So let's do this one. Ooh, FTP root. What is that? Oh, that's probably a file share or something, right? Yeah. Oh, it goes to here though. Okay, let's try it on this. Let's see what this gives us. I'm assuming this is not supposed to be anything. This is like on my host. Okay, isn't gonna work on this one. Let's do this. Yes, this tool people that were asking, it is a public tool. You can download it. IRSDL is the original author of the vulnerability. It has a cool white paper on it. You should check it out. So you can see it's found this. It guessed like, hey, this is supposed to be ASP.NET client, and it's this system. It knows by default this is what the system web is, and it's just recursively looking at it too. Let's do a couple of more of these. Let's do this production compliant one. Short scan. Let's see if it's vulnerable. Usually when it takes a while, it means it's not erasant. Let me try it. What was that website that we're doing? What was it, chat? What site was that one? Let me open it up again. Is this it? Yeah. Erasant. Is that it? Yeah, that didn't work. Maybe ASPX or ASP now. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to guess those. It's fun when it's like an API or it's like a zip file and things like that. It makes it so much more like complicated too. Let's scan a couple of more of these before we hop off chat. Let's see. Let me go to page 1 and we start there. Okay, so we were starting here. There we go. This can't be vulnerable, right? Short scan. How does it think this is? Oh wait, header is IIS. Let's try it again. Okay. So in theory, this should be IIS, right? It is IIS 10. I don't think it'll be vulnerable, but let's try it. Usually, I haven't seen a lot of IIS 10s be vulnerable. There's a couple more. What are we looking at, chat? This API maybe? Short scan. Come on. I think the IIS 10s are going to be tough. The test vault was interesting. What is the IIS on this? Damn, Dell is really on top of the how updated their stuff is, huh? Let's do short scan. Let me try this. I don't think the IIS 10 is going to be vulnerable. Let's see though. Okay, I'm gonna kind of give you guys one last warning to keep the chat in English, or I would have to remove you. So I'm just gonna give you a fair warning now. Okay, let's do a couple of more. Maybe we can do like IIS. Let me see. Let's see what IIS 8 comes up. I don't think there's a way to download it. You can use their API. I'm sure you can get some stuff out of the API though. I don't think you can just flat out download it. Okay, let's try this one. This one looks a little bit older. So chance of being vulnerable is a little bit higher, but we'll see. Yeah, there we go. Let me see. Let's see what comes up with this. Let me just try something really quick. English or Spanish. I know exactly where you're going with that. We're not playing that game. I'm going to put you on timeout just for 1 minute so you. Okay. So let's see what comes up. See this? Now, this one is interesting, right? Because If we go to this, oh my God, where am I going? Okay, this is interesting on a multiple different levels. First of all, we go to this. Why is it going to Ford? This is the Ford website on Dell. If you hit it, it goes to multiple domains. But look at this. It's finding all this different possibility of files, which also makes me think maybe this is wrong because let's see what it does when we do 404. Okay, so 404. So these are all valid files potentially. Wow. This is a nightmare to figure out, chat. Is there an L folder? Is that why? No. I think it's got to be false positives, right? I think this has to be a false positive. This is way, way, way too much stuff coming back. I'm gonna stop this. It feels kind of weird, but this is because I mean there's two different things with this too. Because one is like it goes to an SSO, and then two, it is also a Ford asset. But let me try another one. These are all Ford websites too, which is weird. Okay, so we have an wait. We can test this out because it says auth. Oh, come on, auth login ASP. Was there anything with auth in here? No. But I also wonder if that last one would have had the same thing. So it was this, auth. Let me just copy this. There we go. Whoops. Auth login ASPX. No. Um, let's try this one. I don't think it would be a good idea to do anything with these because they look like they're very similar to each other too. I'm not looking for any vulnerabilities. I'm just finding IAS websites that could be vulnerable to the tilde trick. I guess it's the first 4 digits or the first 4 letters of the file name and just seeing what we find. Okay, nothing on this one. And we're doing all this using the Trickest data that I have already. Let's see what else we can try a couple more. I really enjoy using short scan, honestly. I found some really, really cool stuff with short scan, I can't lie. The couple of times I've gone lucky though. Like you have to get lucky. And I said lucky with like you have to get it is luck to be honest. You have to get lucky to find out what those words are. So like this one is like global what? Global.asp. Is it global connect.asp, for example? Like it could be a number of different file names, right? So you gotta do like you gotta brute force for this global file. Or this one is it formal what? Formal? Like so it's just it gets really hard to figure out what this is. You can do a fuzz with like your word list and see what this global comes with. Let's see if anything comes up with this. No. Not a specific one, no. But I mean, you can just. I'm looking at IES 8. You can do IES 6, 7. You find some of those. It's wild to look at, IES 6 or 7 on the internet. But right now, we're looking at 8 because I know. I don't think there's an IES 9, is there? Let's try it. The 10 is the one that I've never seen really be vulnerable. We can just look for IS in the header name and find them. And there's a lot of them that are IIS, but so this is like an example of it. If I do this one, I'm willing to bet it's not vulnerable. This is IIS 10. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be vulnerable. But it looks interesting. What is MVM? What's in the source of this? Nothing in here too. MVM? Is there a site? We can look at this. MVM Mavic? Nothing. IS 8.5 is tough. We can look at IS 8. I mean, we just looked at IS 8. Yeah, it is tough. But you can do stuff like this with it, right? All right, let's do one more thing. If I gotta hop off, what else are we looking for? Chat. Did I have anything like GitHub? Maybe. Let's see. Do we have any like anything with Git in it? Like GitHub, GitLab. With that MVM one, would have to like brute force for it, to be honest. Right? It's mvm.dell.com. It's just gonna become hard to look for things on it without any content. Maybe device, no. Management. What do you mean it's not working for you? Ooh, this is Confluence, and then what is this one? Dell CRM, and it looks like a very weird website. Let's see. All right, we'll do this one as the last one for the stream. Chat, one more thing. I know there's a lot of you guys watching here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please make sure you do drop me a follow or you subscribe to the channel to help me grow the channel, please. Okay, so this is also a Windows machine, it looks like. Let's do a short scan. I don't think it's going to get us anything, but we're going to do it anyways. If this works, we're going to take down the stream. Nope. I can't read any of this. Let's see. Move to the forgot password function login interface when CRM is blah, blah, blah. Interesting. I still don't understand. Can I read any of it? Oh, it's all an image, so I can't even translate it. Dude, what? This site looks really old, like designed something in the 90s. It's not even July. Oh, it's because it's ahead. You gotta hop in mod VC when you on our Discord. We open up Discord. Hold up, there we go. What are you guys up to? Also, yeah, if you're not on Discord, you guys should definitely be on Discord. I see. I see what you're saying, active. Maybe next time. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll have people come on live and help me out. Okay. Chat, what do you think of today's stream so far? Where's everybody? Let me see. There we go. What do you guys think of this stream? Do we bring them back? Can I go back to my other camera maybe? No, it doesn't work. There we go. I'm back with a nice camera. What do we think, chat? Cool stream? What's up, Sour Monkey? How you doing, man? Is this going to help you guys find bugs? It's fun to watch with back on my side. Always very helpful. Okay, one last thing, chat. I think I'm going to wrap this up. I need you to do me a favor, though. If you haven't watched any of the recent videos, go onto the channel. If you have watched this video, then thank you. If you haven't, go drop it a like. If you're watching the stream, please hit that like. It would help us a lot. If you haven't already done this, also do me a favor. Just go onto this video. It's my last video. It's called Hacking Large Corporations. There we go. Do me a favor, go hit the like on this video, drop it a comment, let me know you're watching this, and let me know if you can hear me still. Mic went off. I can't. I can hear myself. What? Chat, mic, yeah? Okay, cool. Yeah, so give us a like, drop me a comment. I would really appreciate it. I'm going to be back again tomorrow. Same setup as today. I'm going to be live with Justin, aka Rhinonator. He's going to be our guest, and we're going to do some streaming. He's going to show me what Recon data he's going to look at as a bug bounty hunter and someone that doesn't do a lot of Recon. He does a Recon, but he's not a wide Recon guy. Someone's asking for a recon course. Not a recon course. Here is the website for the bug bounty course. If you guys want to purchase it, you can use the code update 50 off. If you want to buy it, here is the code for it. Again, remember, if you guys want to access that data also, it is 100% free. So that data that I showed you guys, it's all free. You can all use it. You can do whatever you want with it as long as you are a bug bounty hunter. Okay. So if you are looking for the VOD for this, it will be available next week at some point. Okay. So if you want to watch this later, come back and watch it then. All right. That's it, chat. Thank you again for being here. I really appreciate it. This was fun. It's been a very long time since we've done one of these. So maybe we'll make this a weekly thing. I'm not sure. I don't know if it'll always be Recon, but we'll do some fun and maybe we'll bring back the streams for a bit. At least maybe for summertime, I can bring them back. All right, that's it. Peace. What's up, brother?